Hey, if you found yourself in a point of your life where your family, you feel like there's a disconnect there because of things maybe you experienced as a protector, as you were going through different things, you're going to hear from today David McCrery. And David was a law enforcement officer, a SWAT officer. He was put on some really crazy assignments. He did it all, to be honest. And you're going to hear a little bit of how he saw some things in his life differently than his wife, right? So anyways, I'll let you listen to the clip real quick, but if you want to listen to the full episode, just go to the KO podcast, wherever you listen to your podcasts. I'll make sure I put a link below or wherever I can to get you there, but you can listen to the full podcast with all the storyline behind it. It is unbelievable, but if that's you, listen to this clip. Welcome to the KO podcast, hosted by Kingdom Operatives. We are here to select, specialize, and send out leaders into their community. If you are a protector, someone who has a background in military or first responder, and you no longer have that structure, then this is the podcast for you. Each week, we will uppercut unbelief as we send you out to demonstrate the kingdom of God and the power that is in your presence. This is where we turn the hearts of the fathers back to their home. It is time to contend for tomorrow, today, because your legacy is waiting. I'm your host, Adam Jones, and it's an honor to serve you.
And I said, the thing that's really messing me up is why I can't figure out why this never happened to me. Why was I shielded from all of this? And she looked at me and said, "You have got to be kidding. Think about the hell that we have been through, the last 10 years. Think about how many times we've been on the verge of divorce ourselves. And you're really telling me that this didn't affect you?" And I had my first aha moment. I went, wow, it did affect me. It did jack me up. And you and my family, my family unit was the primary victim of it. But what I failed to do at that time, my first aha moment was only a half realization, because in my mind, I kept thinking, but thank God I'm through that. Thank God I got through that and I'm on the other side of it. I still wasn't willing to look deep, deep, deep inside myself to realize that I'm still being affected by all of that, and therefore affecting the closest people in my life from all that. Because it was like 30 years ago. It was 25 years ago. So it wound up coming up again, like this last year, 2 years have been, my wife and I really struggled in some areas. And my wife had a, kind of a courageous moment when she was just brutally honest with me just about maybe 6 months ago. And she said, one of the things that has hurt me the worst is not that this happened to you, because the fact that it happened to you wasn't your fault. It's the fact that now that it's come to your attention, that you haven't done what it takes to deal with it, to make it better. You're still ignoring it. And that was like my second aha moment, when I went, oh my gosh, you're right. I haven't gotten through it. I'm not on the other side. I'm still dealing with it, which means that you're still dealing with it.